guys, welcome to the Sho Foodie Edition featuring Mr. Chris. This edition is Valentine's Day, as you can tell. Valentine's Day has a lot of candy involved, so we have all candy here today that we will be trying. So the first thing we are going to be starting with are these red velvet miniature Reese's.
I have never had these before.
Miniatures or red velvet?
Red velvet.
Oh, me neither.
But I'm a fan of red velvet.
Really?
You're not?
I mean, it's not like I am or I'm not.
Okay, I don't like the color.
I like it. It's colorful.
It's like, I guess, pink Valentine's Day.
But on the bottom it has the Reese. Okay. I like it.
That's really good. I didn't know where the red velvet was going to be, if it was just the coloring or whatever, but that's a real solid choice. I would be happy if my Valentine got me some of those. I think we're starting off, that's at least an 8 out of 10 for me. Real good.
Yeah. I would have to say 8 out of 10 too. And like you get the flavor, like you don't have to chew for a minute to get it. Like when you bite into it, you can taste it. 8 out of 10 for me. Pretty good. I like it. And I like miniature Reese's because I don't like all the chocolate, so you get more of the peanut butter. Love them, so yeah, 8 out of 10.
Highly recommend.
So next we're going to be doing these black raspberry Sour Patches.
Oops, okay. Well, I guess
so these are black hearts, so they're not even a regular Sour Patch shape or color. So let's try.
I hope they're not like licorice or something. Not a fan.
I still haven't finished chewing. Yeah, that takes a while to chew.
A lot going on there. Me spitting it out was not an indication of me not liking it. I don't like gummy stuff. Kind of gets stuck in my teeth.
Yeah.
I like the initial sour is pretty intense. I'm still kind of recovering from it, actually.
Yeah, very
Drooling
sour.
over here. I was worried that the cherry was going to be like cough syrupy, and it's not. So pretty pleasantly surprised. I think a regular Sour Patch Kid is like the perfect size because they're still chewy, but they're not as big. I think this is just a little too big.
Yeah, it was too much to chew. Like, it was taking way too long. The sour was good. Like, I liked the sour. It was a lot. The flavoring was good, but it just took way too long to chew. I'd probably give it, like, 6 out of 10.
Yeah, I think probably a 6 or a 7 for me. If they were just a little bit smaller, which you don't really hear that often when you're talking about like what you want in candy, but a little bit smaller would have been probably an 8 for me.
Yeah. Okay, so next we have hearts again, but these ones I think are just like regular flavored, but they're heart shaped, if I'm correct. Okay. So these ones again are probably going to take forever to chew.
They look a little bit smaller, maybe. Oh. There's some different colors. They may be different flavors. I was trying to read, but that's definitely not enlarged. Like they're bigger than that. I actually like that better.
I didn't. I don't know. I think I might have got a different, like maybe like a watermelon flavor. I don't like watermelon flavored stuff, so.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if it was strawberry or watermelon. There's definitely some variation in the color, so there's different flavors. I kind of like that, as opposed to getting all one flavor. You get a little variety pack. You share with your friends. Maybe some people like the red ones, some people like the other ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate that higher. I think they're actually a little bit smaller too. So I'm gonna go 7.5 out of 10 on that. It's an improvement.
I do think they were smaller, but I didn't like the flavor, so I'm gonna probably give it a 5 out of 10. Okay. Next we have the original go-to Sweethearts, and Miss Chris made sure that I say they're pronounced Brox. Brox. Not Brox.
I think everyone in the world has had one of these at one point. Classic Valentine's candy.
Okay. Yeah, and let's see what note I get on mine.
Ooh, I haven't seen that. Oh, I can't
Melts me. And love something. Love birds.
I got Soulmate, which is pretty cool, and then I have no idea what that says. It's all messed up. I got a Gen 2 one.
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go with the love birds one. Oh my gosh.
Oh, very hard. I'm afraid I'm gonna break a tooth.
Oh my gosh.
This tastes like an old candy that's like been sitting in your grandma's cupboard for like 6 years.
They're so hard. Wow. I feel like I don't remember them being that hard.
Definitely not. I expected more chalky.
Yeah.
But
they must have changed the recipe, maybe.
I think so.
2 out of 10. The flavor was like not bad, but the texture was unbearable. Like I felt like I was gonna chip a tooth.
I barely even got any flavor, honestly. And so you're just essentially chewing on a rock. So yeah, I think 1 out of 10 is being generous. Maybe I got a dud or something, but don't recommend. Your sweetheart deserves better than that on Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Maybe because like I was a kid, like I remember these being more like entertaining because I used to love these and I thought they were good, but
I thought I remember like the powder just kind of like dissolving instantly in your mouth. They definitely changed something.
Yeah. Okay, well next we have these cherry hearts. Oh, by Brox. Oh, maybe she was talking about these. These are Brox. But anyway, let's try these, I guess. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, Miss Chris loves
Giving your
these
heart away
apparently.
on Valentine's Day. Look at that.
This is very big. Oh. Mm-mm.
There's a lot
Mm-mm.
to chew here.
Yeah, I can't. That is way too much to chew.
I don't even get a strong flavor. There's a little weird aftertaste. I didn't think anything was going to be worse than those Sweethearts, but like this is not any better.
Yeah, this gets a 0 for me. Like I hate when like the gummy gets stuck in your teeth like as you're chewing, and that's exactly what I was doing, and the flavor just wasn't really that great. So.
I like the Sour Patch. You get the little sour and then the sweet, and this is just like there's no flavor. Man, this is terrible. 0 out of 10. Never buy these.
Okay, next we have Ferrero Rochers. These are like, my mom loves these, and so like we always buy them for her as a gift. Well, we found out that like she doesn't really like them very much anymore now because we buy them all the time for her. But she used to love them.
Ferrero Rocher. It's kind of one of those tongue twisters.
They come in very nice packaging though.
Is this like hazelnut? Is that the deal?
They're very big. I'm pretty sure. Guess we'll find out. Mmm. It's got stuff inside.
All right. Definitely better than the last two that we tried. I like the texture, so it's a little crunchy, but then you get like this like kind of Nutella-ish center. So you get a little bit of variety there.
I like the airy, like it's not like all thick with chocolate. Like I like that.
It's pretty good. I wouldn't be mad if someone gave this to me, but I don't think I'd ever like, oh, this is my favorite, I'm gonna buy it at the store. I think it's just a solid 5 out of 10, kind of a generic.
I think you definitely get like a Nutella taste. I like the texture, the airy, a little bit of crunchy. But yeah, again, like it's not my complete favorite, so I'd probably say maybe like 6 out of 10.
No weird aftertaste, you got the extra texture in there.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not terrible.
Okay, next we have Lindor strawberries and cream white chocolate truffles.
It's a lot going on.
I really like the packaging. Ooh, I really like this packaging.
I like truffles. Not a huge fan of white chocolate, but I think white and strawberry kind of goes together, so we'll see.
Yeah, I don't like white chocolate either, but. Oh, okay. Nice little perfect circular ball.
You're supposed to bite into it, or? Uh-oh. I kind of like it. Reminds me of like a yogurt center almost. Mm-hmm. It reminds me a lot of strawberry ice cream. I think they nailed the flavor.
That's a good point. I don't like it. It's way too sweet for me. Yeah, way too sweet for me. The idea was nice, like the truffle with the chocolate on the outside and some stuff, but too sweet for me. 3 out of 10 maybe because the flavoring wasn't bad.
This might be my second favorite thing that we've had so far.
Really?
It is very sweet, and I think one's enough to do you for a few days.
Yeah.
But kind of a sucker for the strawberries and cream flavor, and I think they really nailed that down. Doesn't even taste like fake strawberry, like you get sometimes in candy, and I think it's pretty good. I'm gonna go like 7 out of 10. Probably my second favorite so far.
Okay. All right, so now we have, what is it, Ghirardelli? I think so.
Ghirardelli? I don't know.
Sea salt hearts. These are dark chocolate.
Ooh.
Cassidy loves dark chocolate, in case anyone was wondering. I do not. But.
Are you suggesting that someone get her some for Valentine's Day?
Yeah, Cassidy's looking for Valentine's, guys.
Okay, there you go.
Me too.
You could do worse. All right, I'm a huge fan of dark chocolate too, so.
Ooh.
You can smell the dark chocolate immediately. Oh boy.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
A lot of caramel. I think you can definitely notice a step up when you go from like some of the generic candy to like Lindt and Ghirardelli and stuff like that. A lot of caramel. More caramel than I was kind of hoping for.
I honestly... Let me get some more.
She went back for seconds. It's got to be a good sign.
Yeah. Like, I don't think it was awful. I think having a lot of caramel and then the salt kind of like balanced out the overpowering of the dark chocolate. So kind of you can really taste the dark chocolate after you've eaten it, but during, like, when those flavors come together, it's really good for that, like, split second. So, I'd probably give it, like, a 7. Like, it wasn't bad. Like, I would eat another one of those.
I think there's just too much caramel. It's very well balanced. Whoever designed this, they know the flavor palettes, and some people think dark chocolate's a little too bitter, and I think the caramel sweetness kind of does balance that, and the salt, perfect. A lot of good flavor notes there. My issue is that there's a lot of caramel. And I would just like to see that reduced a little bit. So that's gonna knock it. I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. They're really onto something here. I think this is like a good rough draft. Just polish it up and get it. A couple years from now, they'll have a really good version of this.
All right. Next we have white cream huggers of Hershey Kisses. That's what they're called, hugs. Hershey Hugs.
Okay.
They're hugged by white cream.
The name is not really selling this to me.
So they've got like, okay, I like the design. They've got a little tiger going on here. Let's try. Oh. I think it just tastes like a Hershey Kiss.
I think this is an example of white chocolate done wrong. The strawberries and cream, again, much better take on the white chocolate, not as overpowering. This is very overpowering. I don't like this at all. Like maybe a 2 out of 10. I would never eat one of these again.
I also like, I don't know if it's just because they've been cold, but I usually feel like Hershey Kisses are a little bit easier to chew usually, and these were like very like hard. And I didn't really like that too much.
Mine did not have white cream in it either, so I don't. Mine had like a chocolate center.
No, mine did too. They're covered in white cream.
Oh,
that's why it's called
okay,
Hug.
okay.
It's hugged.
That makes sense.
But yeah, I would agree with Mr. Chris. They didn't really do this one too well. I would say maybe like a 4 out of 10.
This is one of those low effort, do in 20 minutes, throw something together.
They wanted something to put out for Valentine's Day.
Not your best work, Hershey.
Okay, next we have Jelly Hearts again. Oh, but these are cinnamon.
Ooh. How do you feel about like cinnamon, hot tamales, stuff like that?
I like hot tamales. I also like, you know those things that are like, they're a hard candy and they're wrapped in like red and they're like hot. They're like an old person candy because my grandma always had them at her house. No, they're like hard, but I really like those. But I don't know what they're called.
Flamin' Hots, like the Mike and Ike things?
No, they're like a hard candy.
I don't know, man.
They're a circle. But I also like cinnamon flavored gum. So maybe I will like these.
I am not gonna like this, I already know. No. Negative 5 out of 10.
Tastes just like cinnamon gum.
Yeah, I have nothing positive to say, so my mom said I should keep my mouth shut if I have nothing nice to say.
Do you have your rating?
Negative 5 out of 10. This is terrible. I don't like the gumminess. I don't like the cinnamon flavor. No redeeming qualities here.
So, I would again with like the regular Jelly Hearts, they're just too like chewy. I don't really like that. But the flavor tastes just like cinnamon gum. And I said I like cinnamon gum. So, I'd probably give it like a 5 out of 10. Flavor was good, texture, not there. Okay, so lastly, we have these hearts. Mr. Chris has a cat and I have a dog, and they have 3 chocolates in them. We have dark chocolate coconut cream,
Ooh.
milk chocolate caramel, and then milk chocolate vanilla cream. So we're going to go ahead and try these as our last thing.
Zoe, is it caramel or caramel?
I never know what to say. I always say caramel, but some people say caramel, so I never know.
What do you call the city when you go there?
Caramel.
Oh, but you never go to caramel?
Nope.
All right.
Okay, the packaging's, I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
They're bigger than I thought the candies would be.
I wish we knew like which one was which.
Well, I'm going to guess this one's the dark chocolate.
Yeah, it's pretty dark.
And I love dark chocolate, so I'm starting there.
Oh yeah, this is a coconut cream.
You a coconut fan?
No.
Oh, man.
Oh.
What, Whitman's? I never heard of this brand before.
First off, I hate the texture. It's like shredded coconut. I don't like that. Dark chocolate and the worst rating, 0, -10, whatever. Don't like it.
I like dark chocolate. I like coconut. This doesn't taste like a very high quality chocolate to me. I mean, it just tastes like an Almond Joy or a Mounds or something. So, I maybe like 6 out of 10. Definitely better than what Zoe thought.
Okay, which one do we try next? Square?
Sure.
Okay, we don't know which one this is, but we'll find out.
I'm gonna guess this is the caramel one.
That's a good guess. I would guess that too.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Very different caramel than before.
Wow.
Incredibly chewy.
Yeah.
Glad I didn't.
So that's going to take a lot to chew.
I barely had any, and I could not imagine eating that whole thing.
Yeah.
It'd take it like a half hour. Very different caramel. I actually don't like. I think this is worse than the other caramel. I think I like a smoother, like runnier caramel. I guess this tasted like a caramel candy that your grandma would give you. That's like old person candy.
And the chocolate wasn't that great either.
0.
Yeah, it was a nice try. Okay, hopefully this vanilla cream can really redeem them.
All right, a lot riding on this.
It's the biggest one probably out of all of them.
Yeah. Very sweet. That might be like a marshmallow or something.
Mine tastes stale.
Oh, mine was very sweet. I think it was the best tasting one out of them. That said, it's still not super good.
Yeah. I liked the texture because it was very like fluffy in the middle, and I like that. Oh, that's not the right one. Very fluffy. But it was very, very sweet. But mine tasted like very stale. Like my grandma had it sitting out on her side table for like years. So I'd give it like 1 out of 10. It can at least get a better one than all the other ones.
Yeah, I'd agree. This Whitman's, this is not good candy. Don't buy this for your teachers. Don't buy this for your boo. It's not worth it. They deserve better.
So, Mr. Chris, what would you say was your favorite that we tried today?
I think the Sour Patch Kids are way up there. And I think this strawberries and cream white chocolate truffle. I think these are the best ones that I had. The sea salt Ghirardelli with caramel dark chocolate, that's probably a close, I guess, third or second, however we're doing this. A little too much caramel. But I was surprised. I honestly thought this was all going to not taste great. Let's also not sleep on the red velvet. That was a good way to start things. So I would say, I guess, about 50-50. I liked about half of it. If I had to pick one, I think I'd go with the Sour Patch Kids, though. Little sweet, little sour, kind of like me.
I would say I'm usually not a sweets person. I love me some ice cream, like candy and stuff. I'm not usually a fan of. Luckily, I had a sweet tooth today, so I came in here with like, a little bit better hopes. The Reese's are gonna have to be my favorite. Reese's just do it for me every time. I love a good peanut butter, and they're smaller, so they don't have as much as the chocolate. And they did good with the red velvet. Like, you could taste it. I liked it. Yeah, I don't think I was really that big of a fan of any of the other ones. If anyone, the black raspberry hearts, just because those were a little bit more sour. But they were hard to chew. So the Reese's will definitely have to be on top for me. So if you guys need any ideas of what to get your Valentine and you want to know, like, hey, do you think they'll like that? Just think of our reactions, okay? And now you've got your options. All right, thank you guys for watching. We will see you for the next Foodie Edition.